All right, so here we go, road trip. I'm gonna go see one of our vendors today. I got the little one with me. All right, so let's hit the road and see where we end up. We got to our destination here at Turbo Wholesale Warehouse, and we are here with our main man, Paul, to take care of us for, I think we're going on 6 years now, bro.
Probably longer.
It's probably longer. Yeah. And this is who we come to for vehicles, our SEMA builds, our off-road rigs. They are able to give us the tire that we need to perform at a level that we expect. He is the branding behind Lexani and RBP Tires. And we're here to find out why you should consider these brands when you're starting to replace or maybe starting to build your project. So just give us some background.
All right, so like the background of the company is basically we started off in the 80s as a distribution company. So we sold a platitude of different brands. We sold all of the top tier brands, we sold the mid-tier brands. And about 15, 16 years ago, we realized that there's an appetite for us to create our own brands. And that's where Lexani and Roland Decauer came in. And the strength we had is we saw what a lot of the greats before us did. And we knew that at some point, as cars get older, as the amount of hands the cars flip, now it's on the second replacement cycle of tires, it's on the third replacement cycle of tires, fourth replacement cycle of tires. People don't really want to spend thousands of dollars on tires when there's an alternative, very good quality. That's the biggest thing is we don't sacrifice quality. We've worked with every major factory there is abroad. We know who the factories are for ultra high performance. We know who the factories are for the LT market. We know who makes the best MTs. So we've done our due diligence. We've been around for 15, 16, 17 years to the point where our whole strategy was we understand as a car gets older, an appetite to spend thousands gets less and less. So what we did, starting with Lexani, is we have a product range that is more lucrative and more broad than some of the majors. We make, as you know,
the sizes, you ever check them out, you're gonna find sizes that not everybody carries, and they're in stock.
In stock, always. So we make 13-inch tires all the way to 32-inch tires. Don't ask me what the 32s go on because I have no idea, but we sell them. So our whole bucket is, look, we're here every day. We have a 350,000 square in California. We have distributors in every major city in the country. We sell internationally. We are one-day shipping from every major point in the U.S. city. So forget about this 350 warehouse that houses about 700,000 to 800,000 of our tires, like Lexani RBP. But we also have distributors in everything with 200,000 square foot, 250,000 square foot facilities who have another 50, 60, 80, 100,000 tires in their building. So what I'm trying
strategically placed, right?
Strategically placed. We have it in the Southeast. I could go specifically Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. We have it in the Northeast. We have New York. We have Pennsylvania. Midwest. We have, Kalamazoo, Michigan. We have Oak Park. We have Indianapolis. We have Tulsa, Oklahoma. We have Minneapolis. And then you go to the South, we have Texas. We have Louisiana. We have Tennessee. And a lot of this is done by research. It's like, where can we stock tires that are closest to ports? Because that's important so we can get the tires in.
Yeah.
That has outlets to every major city. Like Tennessee's a perfect hub because you can go everywhere from Tennessee.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you can go. About that. Yeah, Georgia's a perfect hub. It's right by the port, and you can go everywhere from Georgia. It's like you could. So what we do is we have strategic partners in each of the major regions, and we act as their manufacturer, and they act as our distributor for the brands. So basically, long story short, not only are we a great quality brand, and as you can see from reviews, we have thousands of reviews online. We have a lot of people, a lot of real supporters and brand ambassadors like Josh and many more. He was the first one, so I want to shout him out for that.
Yeah,
we have a lot. We have people vouching for our product all over the world. So quality is not an issue. Size range, we're better than most. We make EV tires now because we know how those Tesla tires, we know how they work.
And they've been great. Even with the camber on the Tesla Because a lot of those Tesla tires, they say you're going to face them a lot because especially on the wide, there's a camber on the inside. We've been running them now for, I think, a year, and they look just as brand new as when we put them on day one. So these are things you got to think about when you're purchasing a new set.
Yeah. And I'm not going to throw a name out there about some other brands that we've had comparison with out of respect for the brand. Yeah, a competitor. But I've had multiple people come to me and say that the tires that came on the car for them last less than the Voltex we put on their vehicles.
It's a fact.
And it's 1/4 the price. So not only do we have that, we have a run flat tire. Again, we are a quality, ultra high performance tire that just understands the cycle of the automotive business and the cycle of cars. We get it, you know, you get your car off the lease, you get it off the dealership. The first time, you're probably sticking with the OE. The second time, you're starting to think about, you know, does it make sense? By the third, by the fourth, by the time it gets bought used and it switches hands, the car is sometimes less
than the tires
are. So our whole thing is we're going to make a quality tire at a replacement cost that's a bang for your bucket. We're here every day. As you can see, we stock the tires. This is a Saturday.
People are wondering.
Yeah. We're here every day. We're available, and because of people like Josh and because of a lot of other marketing efforts and because of Lexani wheels and RBP wheels in their history, we are one of the most successful tire brands in the pop culture scene. Everybody's repping our product.
UFC fighters.
We have UFC fighters, NFL fighters. We put our tires on $750,000 G-Wagons, which content will probably come out of that soon.
That's my biggest thing I want to jump in here is people think, oh no, I have a Lamborghini, I have a McLaren, I don't need, I'm going to tell you, we had it on our Cadillac V, we ran that thing, you can ask my son behind the camera right now. I will tell you the consistency of that tire, whether you're in a canyon, whether you're in a straightaway, in the rain, which is really important sometimes down here in SoCal, right? We've never hydroplaned, so you got to understand, just because someone says it's more expensive doesn't mean it's bad, right? There's a difference there. But there's also R&D that goes into this product that makes it value. Now, we're not talking about these aren't the cheap tires you're going to get. Right? I'm telling you, they're not going to be $20 a tire. No. That's not going to happen. But what's in these tires for the price, it's very comparative to any other brand that you think is a top tier brand. And I'm going to be real honest with you, might come from the same factory. May or may not. But the compound is the same. Tires, right? You're looking at it. We're not using a lesser product.
That's a great point to follow up on is, so over the years, our R&D got better and better and better because we figured out how to create the better tire, what machinery, what factories to use. We get the same molds that make the tires. We get it from the same mold company all the majors do. The machinery, our factory is completely 4.0 automated. There's only engineers there. There's no laborers pulling tires down. It's all robots. It's all machines. We get those machine companies from the same companies that make it for the majors. So the fact that people are like, how can you sell these tires at such a good cost? It doesn't mean it's not a good quality tire. I tell everybody that. It's just our costs have become fixed to the point where now, as we expand, our costs are still fixed. So our strategy is we're the manufacturer. We have to incentivize our distributors to make money. That's the most important thing. Our distributors need to make sure the retailers make money, and then the retailers need to make sure they give you guys a good deal. So yeah, could we charge more for our tire? Of course we can, but then that goes against our entire business plan because we're the manufacturer. We need our distributors to make money first and foremost. But then we need our retailers to make money, our online partners to make money. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is we need you guys to come and say this is a good deal.
And in real life, like, I don't know what that's called, like when you talk about it, you know what I mean, reviews and things like that. This is what we do. We use these tires. I've yet to have any fail. Those whole balances, I've never had any balancing issues. I drive my giant 40, inch tire every day at 90 miles an hour, and it handles like a dream. So understand, the reason why they're able to do this, it's called efficiency. All in-house. They're not paying somebody else to do this, and then they're doing that. They're controlling that, which creates a better ecosystem for them and us. Think about that.
Couldn't have said it better.
You're not paying all this markup because you have all these hands in the pot. This is why this is a great benefit for you. And I'm telling you, take a chance on these tires for the price and you'll never go back. Anybody that I've ever done a set for or done a build for has never come back and complained not once and said, dang, I wish I would have switched to this brand years ago. So just think about that. I don't think I've ever heard a bad review. And then except for competitors.
Yeah. Well, they have to do what they have to do to knock us down, but it doesn't work. So and then speaking back to your Lamborghini point, we actually made Lamborghini tires in Lexani specific because our customers wanted that size in the Lexani. We made it in the new original Range Rover because our customers wanted it in that size. And then so you see Lexani, a great quality tire priced at a point where you're like, wow, I can afford this. And then you just jump to the majors, which is 3, 4, 5 times higher for this, like we already described. The quality of the tires are pretty similar.
I would dare to say ours last longer.
Yes.
Because I've ran a major brand, starts with a P, in the past. Yeah. And the compound is so hard that when you want to go drive and actually use your vehicle, again, we use our vehicles. Yeah. The tire's wasted in less than the warranty. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah. To play devil's advocate, it's like, you can't have both because like manufactured tire, you have to give something up at certain points. So if you want it like to all the majors, their biggest thing is performance. Like this tire has to be quiet.
Correct.
This tire has to perform really well. This tire cannot have any noise come out of it. But in order for you to do that, you have to give up some of the tread wear of the tire. Longevity of the tire. We think performance is still number one. Our number two key issue is making the longevity of the tire. So we compound it in a way where we don't sacrifice the performance. Yeah, it might be a little bit louder, to be completely honest. We're not here to lie to anybody. It might be a little bit louder than some of the major brands. Perform very similar, but it's going to last a lot longer than the major brand. But you can't have it. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Think of it like a stereo system equalizer.
Exactly.
Right? You know how you can kind of either put all bass, all treble? We're kind of like that even across the board. We're about sound quality.
Yes.
Right? So you're going to get a little bit of everything, but it's going to equal out to a better product. Could we go all performance? Yes. Could we go only durability? Absolutely. But then we will lose that.
And we have certain
mid-range.
So to your point, we have certain tires. Right now we have a touring tire. Lasts 70,000 miles. So that one I would not say put on own performance like luxury vehicle because that doesn't.
Oh, it's not built to that. Yeah, there's different levels of
There's different levels of this. So we have like 15 different segments. We have the new Freccia GT tire. That's pure summer UHP. If someone asked me to put that tire on their car in the winter, I would recommend against it.
Okay.
If somebody says, hey, I just want something that lasts long, I would be against that. Someone's in their GTR or their Subaru or drifting, going on the canyons, going to Runyon Canyon, I recommend that tire for you. So what we do also is it's not like we do one and nothing else. We have like 15 different segments.
Yeah, I mean, we'll walk through it. Yeah, if you want, we'll start walking through. But that's what we need to kind of get the word out on this brand. Is you're thinking it's only one mindset, but I know for me personally in the RBP world, I think it's like six different versions of this tire. And as you can see, this is one row of probably 28 hundreds in this warehouse that are completely stacked.
Like 28 rows of RBP.
So you gotta understand the product line they offer is gonna fit the need and not just, you don't have to find the tire to fit you, we can find the tire that's gonna be right for you.
And we do have the tire that's gonna be right for you. Absolutely. We don't even need to find it, we have it.
And in stock. I would tell you, I've never had an issue where I needed a product and it was like, oh, you're X amount of weeks back ordered or whatever. It's like, give me a day. Yeah. Sometimes, to be honest, same day. It's usually same day. Some of the weird stuff maybe, but for the most part, I've never had a lag. And I've had people call around. They finally get smart and reach out to me. And like, how long is it going to take? And I'm like, tomorrow. They're like, that can't be possible. I'm like, I already verified it. It's tomorrow. And they freak out. So the quality, the reliability, and I'm going to be honest with you, the customer service.
I appreciate that, man.
I mean, it's family here.
Yeah,
it's actually family.
It is family.
Right. This is the king of families of tire. I'm not going to lie to you. And they've been around for a very long time. And that's why we put our confidence in their product.
Yes.